So you're still hanging out with your high school friends and you want to achieve any kind of success. Look, let me tell you, if you're still hanging out with them, you're an absolute loser. The same as if you're still using your phone just to consume content on social media and not really do anything with your life. Look, if you're a business owner, or if you want to become a business owner, or if you have just a 9 to 5 job, or you're in college, whatever your situation might be, there is a fact. And the fact is that people who are alike usually get on with each other, okay? That is a fact of life. So you can look around, who are you hanging out with? You're hanging out with people that go drinking, you're hanging out with people that just have a couple of kids and don't really have anything more going on in their life. Maybe you are around people who might be doing certain things properly, but overall, they're not really moving forward, they're not really achieving anything. Now, are you those kinds of people? If yes, then get around with them. Just keep being around with them. Don't be surprised if you don't really achieve the results that you want to achieve. Or maybe you see these people and you're like, I'm not really like that. I don't even know why I'm hanging around with them. I'm just hanging out with them because I know them from high school, or I know them from college. Whatever. Maybe we've been 20 years being friends. Are these people in the same path to you? The same path as you, same journey, same goals? Probably not. You are here and you want to get here, and you're still trying to hold on to the people that are here. There is a saying which is something I don't really know. You can let me know in the comments exactly how it is, but I know the meaning and I can explain it to you, which is kind of like, if a cat wants to become a tiger, he must lose his appetite for rats, or something like that, okay? Which means if you want to achieve the results you want to achieve, and you want to be around the people you actually want to get around with, which are winners, because you supposedly are saying you want to become a winner, then you might have to lose the appetite to hang around losers. The same as if you want to get a girlfriend, you maybe have to stop, just hooking up around with random people. If you want to have a better body, you have to lose the appetite for hamburgers and pizzas from Pizza Hut and just food that doesn't really serve you. So you're getting around with these people and you're saying that you want to achieve results. Understand that these people will not be there, and if you're not okay with that, well, that's fine. There's people that are just not going to become successful. Maybe you're one more of them. But if you do, then you have to get out of your own comfort zone, achieve stuff. And if these people do not stay, then do not stay. Look, when I was 17 years old, I was already making more than all my teachers combined per month. Okay, I was averaging about $10,000 to $12,000 per month. So I had a couple of friends. They were my best friends. And I don't think they will be watching this video, but if they will know that it's them. I told them after we finished high school, hey, I'm going out of Spain, where I, come from. And they were like, oh, where are you going to? I said, I'm going to Dubai. And that was the last message I ever sent to them. That was the last conversation we ever had. They blocked me directly and we stopped having any sort of relationship. These people, as much as I loved them and they loved me, they were losers. And I was hanging around with them, you're 15 years old, you're doing some stupid stuff. And it's a bit of a different thing. I'm not saying that I didn't have a good time with them. What I said is I was hanging around with people that weren't really going anywhere, or really never were going to achieve anything successful or anything meaningful, which I can understand at 15 years old. But we're moving at 17, 18 years old, adult days. I think, things change a lot. And it's very important to really move forward to the life that you want as early as possible, as fast as possible. These people didn't want to move forward with me. They literally blocked me because I was going to Dubai. That's how jealous these people were. Now, we had a good time. My parents knew them. I knew their parents. We were always in each other's houses, playing video games, going to the, even going to the beach, going to the pool, doing this, doing that. We had good times, but these people were not going to move forward. Same happened recently with the only friend that I had. Very, very, very intelligent guy and a very cool dude. Tremendous dude. But recently he literally just stopped talking to me. We were hanging around, he was seeing my direction of life and where I'm moving forward to. I was seeing that he wasn't really moving forward a lot and he doesn't just want a stable job, whatever. He was finishing college, one of the best software guys that I've ever met in my life. Tremendous guy. and he didn't want to continue having a relationship with, and he still hasn't even said anything like, hey, you know, this happened, I don't want to. No, and just completely quit. And I'm giving, for example, my personal examples. There's many more that I can give you, but this kind of situations happen to every single client that I have. We have generated $25 million in client results, and these kinds of things happen to every single person. So why do you think it's not going to happen to you? Why do you think this is not going to be your situation? Come on. Maybe these people actually go in the journey with you, but I can tell you, if that's the situation, then you are tremendously lucky. And I can even tell you, if that's the situation, 99% of times, the few times that has happened with people that I know, and in my case, 99% of times it's just people saying that, but they don't mean it. They're actually trying to hold you back and not really achieve anything. So I'm going to ask you a simple question. If you look at the people that you hang around with, the high school friends, the family members, whatever, whoever it is, I don't really care. And you shouldn't either when you analyze it. If there's blood in the middle or not, okay? That doesn't matter. Are these people in the same journey as you? Are these people positively, like genuinely positively contributing to you getting more results, and you can see the result that you get thanks to them? Or are they just there because you know them from a long time? And that's that's food for thought that I want you to have. Okay? If you want to see more videos, which I'm going to be publishing every single day, this channel is for you. It's to help you guys. Comment video topics you want me to go over, or situations, and I will go over it. Okay? It's this personal development, online business, making money online. Okay? And I will not really go into your ex or girlfriend. Okay? But I will go over everything that is about personal development and making money online. And this is the two things that are actually going to change your life, and these are the two most important and only things you should be caring about right now. Okay, so I will see you in the next video, and